Hi everyone, LTM Simply. I have a question that I would like to get answered. Several people actually want to know, because of the market has been so volatile and most of their accounts are taking a big dive. What am I currently doing? Because I had mentioned that I'm trading with a small portion of the portfolio. So I decided to make this small short video to answer a lot of the questions. So I'm going to explain what I'm currently doing. Prior to quitting my 9-to-5, what I did was I set up a bucket strategy. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of the bucket strategy. It's very popular for some investors. Others, they do not like the idea. So what I decided, I accumulated 2.5 years of cash. So whatever amount of money I need a year, I accumulated. So for example, if I needed $3,000 times 12, that's 36,000. What I did, I think I had somewhere around 68,000. So it was accumulated in a brokerage account, sitting in a cash. At the time, I think I was purchasing, if I'm not mistaken, a year and a half ago. Yeah, I had it in a general account. Correction. I had in the general account that my employer was giving a 3% return general account with no fees, which was a great gig. We no longer have that. That was with Mass Mutual that we currently had, that we actually had, not currently. Currently we have Voya, and we no longer, for the people that still have funds with a company, we no longer have the 3% general account. That's been replaced with some type of annuity slash low risk bonds slash money market account, and the fee is horrible. It's 0.5% is the fee, and there is no guarantee. You don't have a fixed rate guarantee. So as soon as that changed, I changed my strategy as well. And this was way before the market crashed. So for a year and a half, when things changed in the past year, I set up and I prepared for decisions or situations like we're facing currently. So a lot of people want to make changes in the middle of the storm. It's kind of like, you know, a hurricane is going to come. You don't know when. But instead of going and preparing, getting the generator and the batteries, you wait until the storm is getting ready to come. And usually when the storm is nearby it, you're not going to find a generator. You're not going to find any batteries. Everything is out of stock. And when the storm happens, if you don't have anything in place, what do? You panic. And that's what most of the people, I'm realizing, are panicking. Not because they don't have money. They're panicking thinking that the money went down is the end of the world. Now, this is the way I answer that. If you are invested, well diversified in different type of assets all over the market, and the market crashes 30, 40, 50, even whatever, 90%, you're still gonna remain 10% of your portfolio in place. The only way you're gonna lose all of your money is if all the companies that you are currently invested, they all run out of business. And if that happens, I think as individuals, we're going to have bigger problems to worry about, because money and anything else is no longer going to have any value. So no one cares about paying the mortgage because there won't be no bank. No one cares about going to the bank because all the bank's going to collapse. No one cares about having cash to go to Costco or Target or McDonald's because there won't be no stores. They're all going to be empty and the shelves going to be gone. So if you start seeing the big picture, if the market crashes and it never comes back, then is Armageddon, is the end of the world. Then might as well go find yourself a land for people that are not believers. Go hide somewhere underground, create bunkers, and load up with ammunitions. And nothing wrong with that. Granted, if you're going to be the only one out there, plus the ones that did not make it, I don't want to be in this or live in that environment. So that's why I believe in United States economy, and that's why I believe in investing in the market. Now, going back to the bucket, I do have a small portion. Again, this is for my specific circumstances. Every person is different. I cannot sit here or walk here and tell you that you should definitely have 2 years of your emergency in this bucket if you already are collecting Social Security and have a small pension. You might not need 2 years. You might need only 6 months. So you can't go based on one person's opinion that is going to work for your situation. Now, the fear mongering out there is nothing against the financial advisors, the one they charge a fee base only. They are providing a service and they want to get paid. They're providing you with a financial plan. They're looking at your numbers. They're looking at your taxes. They're looking at your previous and the current taxes. They're finding ways to minimize any taxes. They are looking at your statement and your wills. Granted, that is helpful. If you do not know and understand how to manage that, I have no problem for individuals paying a financial advisor to help them with that. The question and the confusion that a lot of people get is when it comes to having a financial advisor manage your money. If you work 25, 30, 35, 40 years and you manage to have your money into some type of 401 or a pension or an IRA or a Roth account, and that account has been all alone accumulating on its own, why do you need somebody to tell you where to put your money? If you buy the United States economy, and if you are diversified in United States economy, and you take a percentage from your investments to live each month, why should I pay somebody a 1% fee? It's like you have a car insurance. Granted, you need to operate the car. You pay for the car insurance. You don't have an attorney and pay an attorney a $10,000 a year or $5,000 a year to manage your liability. You're just When the situation arises, you call an attorney, you ask them what is the fee, you pay them the flat fee, whatever it is, $300 an hour, $500 an hour, $700 an hour. You deal with the situation, you get into a payment plan. When the situation is resolved, thank you very much for your service. I do no longer need your service. You're done. But now here comes the financial advisor. He is managing your portfolio, which 80% of the financial advisors, they do not outperform the regular market. That's statistics. Check it out. Type in what's the percentage of financial advisors are successful and they can outperform the market. By outperforming the market, we're not talking 1 year outperforming, 2 years outperforming. Not to brag, but this past 10 years, I outperformed the market for the past 10 years, but I put a lot of work into it. Does that mean that I'm going to continue for the next 10, 15, 20 years? I don't know. Nobody does. So you have a very good chance if you are investing in the market and you take a small percentage and live out of it, you should be okay. And that's why I have an issue with a managed asset under management financial advisors, because for the service that they provide, the fees are too high. So going back to, if you need help with your finances and a financial advisor charges you a fee based on the service he's providing, I'm okay with that. You don't understand how to withdraw the money. You do not understand where to put the money. Great. When you need the money out, you call the financial advisor, you charge him whatever he charges you a fee, $200, $300, $500, $700 an hour. He takes care of your situation for that time. You leave the money in the market, let it do its thing. And then 6 months later or a year later, when you need the money, you call them back. It's that simple. So that's the reason why I created the bucket. In my particular case, because I don't have a Social Security yet or a pension, I decided to create a 2-year bucket for days and months, and who knows for how long, what we're facing. So right now on this volatile market, what I decided, me personal, I decided to see if I can outperform the market. So I took a small portion. Currently I am at 20, somewhere around 18% of my portfolio. So if you have 100 grand, 20% is 20,000. If you have 200 grand invested in your retirement, is 40,000. So you get the point. So I took a small portion, 20% up and down, around 18% currently, I think. And I am trying to outperform the market. Why I took 20% and not 100%? Because knowing that the odds are against me, knowing that 80% I might lose in the long run if I go in and out of market, why would I want to take that chance? And that's why I tell friends, colleagues, family members, people that I come in contact with, understand the basics. Know where your money is going. And when that moment comes that you're getting closer to retirement, you just have a plan in place. You create a 1-year plan, you create a 2-year plan, and if the market does what it's currently doing, you are prepared and you are weathering the market. Don't get out of the market as long as you have a plan in place. Till next time.